Release the plan B. Release it. Do not play with God's intelligence. Do not play with what God is capable of doing. I don't know who this message for, but He is literally warning you to release the plan B. Some of you are holding on to counterfeits just in case the relationship between you and your kingdom spouse don't work out. God is telling you to release it. You cannot follow God without faith, without trusting in Him. He knows exactly why He gave you this marriage promise. You cannot be holding on to a counterfeit and wonder why your kingdom spouse is still with the counterfeit. Why am I saying this? 3 days ago, I had a call with one of my clients. She explained her case to me. At the end of our call, I gave her 3 days fasting and prayer instructions. Fast forward, she followed my instructions. She came back to me. She said to me what she got from that 3 days fasting and prayer is that God said to her, you first. She couldn't understand what God meant by you first. And so I have to figure out what God meant by you first. So I asked her a bunch of questions. And one of those questions was that during this fast, can you give me more about things that you prayed for during this fast? She said her main prayer was God to remove the counterfeit, to uproot the counterfeit. And I was like, right, I get it. I get it. I can see where this is going. And I asked her, are you still entertaining a counterfeit? She said, no. I was like, girl, are you still entertaining a counterfeit? She said, no. I said, look, I really want to help you, but you have to be raw with me. I cannot help you if you're not being raw with me. I'm a woman just like you. So if you want my help, you need to be raw with me. And she was like, well, I was talking to one of my ex and we are not currently in contact, but we were just talking. And I was like, exactly. So I did not want to push too much on her. I asked her, do you still have this person's number saved in your phone? She said, yes. I said, do you still have this person's photos on your social media platforms? She said, yes. She said, but they are in private. Only me can see them. I was like, you see, I give you 3 days of fasting and prayer instructions. You are going through this prayer, and your main prayer was God to remove the counterfeit in the picture. But you see, you have to understand that you and your kingdom spouse is connected, and you are the foundation of this assignment. Anything you do, your kingdom spouse will reflect it. I'm telling you this. So I was like, you are asking God to remove the counterfeit in the picture while you still holding down to plan B. I said to her, release it. If you want to see movement, you need to release it completely, surrender. I asked her, tell me how you feel. She said, well, if I'm being honest, I don't have much hope for this relationship between me and my kingdom spouse. That's why I am holding on to this counterfeit in case it do not work out. I can go with this counterfeit. Why? Because it is comfortable with the counterfeit. You understand? She's holding on to the counterfeit because it is comfortable. It's if the God she's praying to is a maybe God. God is not a maybe God. If He said it, He will bring it to pass. So I said to her, you see, you have asked God to remove the counterfeit from your kingdom spouse's life while you are still holding down to your own counterfeit. I said, the day you surrender, the day you block contact, the day you remove those pictures, the day you stop daydreaming, the day you let go of that fear, what if it does not work out? The day you let go of that and trust and believe, have that crazy faith in your Father, you will see His movement in your situation. I said, after this call, I want you to go and delete it. Even though it's only you who can see these pictures, even though you're not in contact with this counterfeit, But the fact that you are holding down to the pictures, the phone number is saved, it's not blocked, the door is open. And you cannot ask God to do something in your kingdom spouse's life if you are dealing with the same situation without dealing with it first. You have to deal with your own situation first. Then that will reflect your kingdom spouse. I told her, God is saying to you, before he remove or even bring distraction between your kingdom spouse and this counterfeit, he's saying you go first. You delete the counterfeit number first. You delete the counterfeit pictures first. You let it go deep down. You let it go of the plan B first. Then we will see what we can do. I said, that is exactly what God was telling you. You first. It is very important in this kingdom spouse journey to pray the right prayers. Okay, I'm telling you this. If you don't know how to pray the right prayer, you will stand forever. The journey that's supposed to be a year or 6 months, you will be standing there for years. She was like, wow, Bambi, this is very scary for me because my counterfeit is a support system. Whenever things did not go well between me and my kingdom spouse, he is always there to support me. I said, exactly, the counterfeit always going to look like that. And she said, thank you so much for letting me know this. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So please make sure you're praying the right prayers and make sure you are listening and follow the instruction God is asking you to